Okay, quick question. What if I told you that you're basically just a squishy meat sack walking around with an ancient biological instruction manual shoved inside every cell of your body? Sounds weird, right? But that's basically what DNA is. Hey, welcome to ThinkBits, where we over-explain science so you, Dan T, have to Google it at 2 a.m. while having an existential crisis. So, DNA. 3 letters that sound like a bad boy band from the 90s, but actually run your entire life. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, which sounds like something your dentist would yell at you for having. Don't worry, you don't need to pronounce it to understand it. Even scientists barely say the whole thing. Everyone just calls it DNA because, well, we're all lazy and it sounds cooler. DNA is basically your body's recipe book. It tells your cells what to do, how to do it, and when to freak out and give you a zit the night before an important date. It's made up of 4 chemical bases, a T, C, and G, adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Sounds like the world's worst law firm, I know. But these 4 bases are kind of like the alphabet of life. They pair up in very specific ways. A always pairs with T, and C always pairs with G, like clingy couples that won't stop posting selfies together. Now picture this. DNA looks like a twisted ladder. Scientists call it a double helix because saying twisty ladder in a lab coat just DOS and T hit the same. The rungs of that ladder, that's the ATI and CG pairs. The sides, that's sugar and phosphate. Yep, sugar. You're literally held together by sugar. Mom was right, sugar is in everything. But here's the wild part. This twisty ladder thing is found in every single one of your cells and your body. It has trillions of those. If you took all the DNA out of your body and laid it end to end, it would stretch to the sun and back, multiple times. So yeah, you're walking around with a cosmic-sized instruction manual in your pants. No big deal, no. DNA is divided up into chunks called genes. Think of genes as tiny instruction manuals for making proteins. Proteins do all the work in your body, like building stuff, fixing stuff, carrying messages, digesting your 5th slice of pizza, etc. Without DNA telling your cells to make those proteins, you'd basically just be a soggy bag of disappointment. And where do we keep these genes? Inside chromosomes? Humans have 46 of them, unless you're an overachiever. Then, well, no, still 46. Half come from your mom, half from your dad. So basically, you're a remix of your parents, with a few surprise edits like Uncle Joe's nose and a weird talent for remembering every word of Shrek. Now you might be thinking, okay, but why should I care about this microscopic spaghetti? Well, DNA is why your eyes are brown, why you can roll your tongue, and why you cry during Pixar movies. It decides everything from your hair color to whether cilantro tastes like soap to you. Yup, that's genetic. So if you think cilantro tastes like sadness, blame your DNA, not the taco. Scientists can actually read your DNA now, like a super nerdy fortune teller. They use a process called sequencing, which basically means they decode the order of the A's, T's, C's, and G's. It's kind of like trying to read a book where the entire plot is written in just 4 letters, repeated 3 billion times. Spoiler alert, it's mostly boring, but super important. Oh, and get this. All living things on Earth. From your grandma to the fungus growing on that sandwich you forgot in your backpack, use DNA. It's like nature's favorite USB drive. Even bananas have DNA. In fact, you share about 60% of your DNA with a banana. So the next time someone calls you a fruitcake, technically they're not wrong. In short, DNA is the biological blueprint that makes you, you. It tells your body how to grow, how to function, and sometimes how to develop an irrational fear of clowns. It's the OG software. We all just running on version 3.8 billion. Because that S, How Long Life S, had to update it. So next time you're feeling unimportant, just remember, inside every single cell of your body is a ridiculously complicated instruction. It's a manual that keeps you alive. And all of it was written using just 4 letters. And you didn't even have to study for it. Wild, right? All right, that's enough brain fuel for today. Go forth, flex your DNA knowledge, and try not to mutate. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to ThinkBits, and share this with someone who still thinks DNA is just some rapper. Stay curious, stay weird. Peace out.